And welcome back to some more Cities Skylines. Hello, all you beautiful people. Apparently, a building is on fire. Wait, which building is this? Hold on. The recycling center. Luckily, we have 3 fire trucks there already on it. Good to go. But let me show you guys the progress that has been made since the last episode. So, the Penis Valley has been successfully drained out, and there's people moved in. People of the penis. We only have one connection to it right now, and it's very temporary right now. So we have which one is this one? All right, so we have the off ramps here going into this side, correct? And then we have on ramps going onto here. This little contraption here, this little ugly thing, was a temporary setup, so we could actually get rid of that right now. Hold on, let's get this floating going. Anyways, we could get rid of this right now since it was temporary. Did we miss anything? And I don't like those pillars being there, but it's not going to be a problem. Anyways, so another thing we started working on was Pokey Circle. Well, pretty much Titty City, right? We have this side set up. So I'm doing something a little bit different here for the pedestrian walkway setup. Instead of, well, it's still going over the roads, but at the same time, I have a pedestrian walkway set up in between the roads, and then every X amount of blocks, I have off on-ramps going into the Snake Road. And the reason I did it like this, right, is because I'm hoping that this reduces traffic even further. I'm hoping, like, there's no cars ever inside of this circle, pretty much. So I'm trying to make more connections out here as well, and we also got to fill out the other 3/4 of the circle. And we got to get electricity going. We got to, hold on. Let's situate that right now. And then I'll show you guys another problem that we have ran into. So we'll go up here like so. Crap. Alright, never mind. We're going to go like this. And then like that. To get that. And then we are going to also put a recycling plant down over here. We're actually going to put it smack over here so it could go left or right. Has options. Has choices. Connect some water. We'll do that. Get rid of this false line here. So another problem we're having right now is all the commercial buildings are struggling. Not enough goods to sell because we only have one kind of industry right now. We only have this forest industry, right? That's why there's such a high demand for the industry. And I didn't realize that we ran into this problem. So I'm not sure how long this problem's existed for. But apparently there's a crap ton of stores that are struggling to get goods into there. So what we're gonna do with this industrial is pretty much de-zone some stuff and rezone it as other stuff. Now I do know we have fertile land here, so that's gonna be the farming stuff, but I guess we're gonna turn this section here into an ore industry. The only downside is it's gonna run out, so I don't even know if we should. If anything, I feel like we should just de-zone it into just like a regular industry, right? So let's try that for now, actually. How do we do this? A little bit of this, and then we'll go with the medium-sized circle. So we want to de-zone. We want to keep some forest, but at the same time, we'll de-zone it out to like here, I guess, right? We'll do it like this, see how it goes. And then what we're going to do is make a road connection. How are we going to do this? Hold on, let's see exactly where the... Alright, so it's all this, right? So actually, we're going to go do it like this. Put a road straight up here. And this is goddamn crooked. I'm pretty sure it's crooked. This is a mess out here because of this hill. This hill makes things a mess. I should just do a custom map where the land is 100% flat. See how it goes. But anyways. How do we want to set this up? So we'll do something like this. And then from here. Actually, timeout. Let's do something a little bit more elaborate. Wait, why are you guys lacking power? Time. Oh, because it got D-zoned there, right? Alright, you guys should be fine. Yep. Time in. And then we're gonna... So we want to do something a little elaborate here. So you know what? We'll do it like this. Let's zone this entire thing first, so we got a good idea on what we're looking at. I mean, if we expand farming out here, will this eventually turn into fertile land? Only one way to find out. Alright, let's do this, boys and girls. We'll do it like this, a little bit of this. We'll use this entire block as farming and see how it goes. Farming, and then we'll look at the policies. Recycling, smoke detector ban, that looks good. Heavy traffic ban, and that'll work. So we're gonna do this section like a little more over. That's a little too much. So yeah, that looks good. So we're gonna do this like this. We're gonna curve these out. So, actually, I saw this one city, or actually, I was shown pictures of this one city, and, like, the person was, like, a real artist, I guess, and he was doing, like, drawings of all kinds. One was, like, a Hydra dragon, another one was, like, Pegasus. It was, like, real elaborate, real sick. Anyways, I just needed to point that out. It was, like, so nifty. Makes me wish I had some artistic, creative ability, right? But we don't, so we manage and do what we can. Where are we going with this? Look at this kind of ugly, weird, ugly shape. So that will splinter there like so. This will splinter this way like so. This will continue out. I don't know if I like that. But anyways, if there's that, there should be a connection here, and then probably a connection out there as well would be ideal. Regardless where you put... Alright, so we're just going to do it like this. And then on the inside here. Definitely not my best work, but whatever. Something like this, and then it'll come out here like so, and then it'll loop back inwards like so, do a little bit of this, and then like that, and then it'll connect here. Wow, there's no more demand for farming, I mean any type of industry at all, so we're just gonna have to wait it out. Electricity problems out here because there's no connection. That's the downside to dezoning stuff, right? Anyways, if there's this, there has to be more ins and outs. So you know what? We'll make it in here. Do it. Ah, sucks. Alright, we'll do it like that. And then we'll make it in here from here. That, and then there's more property value there. Then we'll go back to this tool. Get some more real estate value out here, like so. And then you might as well do it out here. Give it some horns, right? It's like an egg with horns. And then we'll give them a way in through here, like so. We could actually get rid of this excess road. And then we'll give them another in through here. Like so. Anyways, oh, I forgot to show you guys. We also got an airport in now as well. Here's the airport. It connects directly to the highway. I'm not sure if this is temporary, but there's a good chance it's temporary because there's something I want to do with Mademoiselle Fredette, and that you'll probably see in the next episode. I'm pretty sure. I think you'll see what I exactly wanted to do with her. Anyways, let's move around. You guys see what I mean? Though I move from like project to project. Not good, not good. So we got the recycling center there. I wanted to put a police station as well. So Titty City is going to be protected by Batman. So we'll put that there, and then we're going to also put a hospital out here. Wait, what is that? A hospital there? So we're still going to put one here. And then maybe we'll move this one or get rid of it. I think that was the original plan anyway. Anyways, let's zone this out. Let's go with this one. No, actually, we'll go with this one. So we're definitely doing farming all along here. Now, I'm not sure if we want to zone this as well, so we're going to leave that blank for now and see how it goes. But all this is getting zoned. And we just wait it out. So there should be all these, like, stores that has not enough goods. It should start filling out because we actually have industry going over here. The only downside is now the pollution is going to collect. But then again, we already got an incineration plant here, so I guess it doesn't really matter. But then again, it's going to extend all the way out to the forest industry. It's going to kill some goddamn trees. I don't know how I feel about that. So what else I'm trying to think what else we did on stream prior to last episode. I'm trying to show you guys the new stuff. I'm not really sure what else is new, though. I think that's actually it. And then obviously you guys saw that we worked on this a little bit in this episode, so the stream's going to see this and see some new stuff. Actually, since there's only that in this road, we should actually go put one road, another one here, like so. This would probably be a good idea, I think. Let's see, looking good, looking good. We could start working on the Mall Hill people eventually, but I don't think we're going to be able to because it looks like the 5x5 grid goes out this way like that. So the Mall Hill people is going to be very, very incomplete. If anything, it's just going to be half the Mall Hill, right? Which kind of sucks, but what can you do? We'll actually lay down the infrastructure for that right now, or the roads, I mean. So for this, we're going to do the Mall Hill people is going to get something. Let's say like this, and then from there we'll go like that. From there we'll go like so. We should actually get off the snapping tool. From there we'll go connect that, and then we'll go into that. That's actually interesting, but what do we have here? Can't really see, stupid highway. Alright, so might as well connect it to actually, so it'll be like a double dam setup. We'll see. We'll work something out with that. Definitely get some value at the dam. And then this will go down here approximately like so. And then you're going to connect directly like that. But in a straighter line. So let's say, let's connect this out like this. Delete this little bit of roadage. And then you grab this like this. So we got the half Mall Hill set up, right? And then I don't know what we're going to do on the inside of that. Really not sure, but all I do know is we're going to connect it from the highway. Make a direct highway connection. Actually, we'll probably put the... I'm not sure how we're going to do that, actually. We're not going to connect this directly to the highway because it's residential and it's like... They don't really need to go onto the highway. They don't need to go in and out like that, I don't think, unless they want to go out here. But if they want to go shopping, they could go out here too. I'm pretty sure we got something laid out that, yeah, see, there's a whole bunch of commercial here. Plus, they could go to work there. And there's commercial down here in the valley if they choose to do that. But it's not really safe in the valley, though. So that's their choice. That's pretty much their prerogative, right? Anyways. So let's delete a little bit of this for now. And then we don't want to, it's going to connect directly across. So let's do that. We know for a fact that's definitely going to happen. So we'll connect that for now. We're not going to do it from there because I don't want this to be a four-way intersection. Even though there's not really going to be traffic in here anyway because it's going to be such a small population. It's pretty much going to be the same as this. The only thing that's going to be different is this is going to be 100% all dense residential and high-tech housing. Going to be a little expensive. I don't care about the heavy traffic ban because there's going to be no traffic in here, I don't think. So, how are we going to lay this out? Oh, you know what? We'll just do it like this. At least we could buy more land plots. So we will have even more land to work with. This should be a straight road. If I plan this right, we're going to have pedestrian walkways in between here. That is like the ultimate goal. That was a little too much. Whoops. So a little bit of that. And then from there we use the curvy. and then we curvy this way. And then we curve it some more. Nope. Crap. That's fine. We can live with this. That's when we should have used that free-forming tool or whatever. So you know what? We should actually... Oh, we're just going to do it like this. We are going to start using the freeform tool. No, we're not. If we're going to do it, it's going to be from here. Now we're going to start doing it. There we go. And then from here, we'll just do a little bit of craziness. Hold on. We already messed up. We'll go straight up. Curve it about there, and then it's going to do something significant there. Then we'll do it like this. And then like this. And then we'll go down here. Make a nice little squiggly. And then we'll connect that. And then we'll make a connection directly across from here to here. And then there will be one up here. Then one down here. Then we'll do something like that over here. One over. Wow, that should have been a straighter road. I don't like that. Redo. That's because it's snapping. No good. We might not have a choice here. That or just make it at a different spot, right? That works as well. Alright, so that's one way in. That's the only way they're going to be moving in right now. We're not going to do anything temporary with the highway to connect that. Yeah, looking good. So this is going to be all residential here. Every single bit of this. And just the outside is not. Yeah, the outside, let's D-zone. D-zone some more. Damn, it's gotta suck to live by the railroad track, though. That's like so much noise, right? And we're also gonna put a hamster right in the middle of this city. Go with this. Hamster. Our lucky little hamster. Hamster! Respect my hamster. Anyway, going up like so. A little bit of this. A little bit of that. We actually missed a couple spots, right? A little bit of that. Now that's good. Now that's set up to be moved in. Now we need some business. No, wait. Do you guys need actually, the traffic here is going to start building up because I got a feeling it's going to start building up because these guys are going to be traveling on the highways coming out here, getting off of here, and then moving into here. Look at all this traffic that's starting to build up, actually. We're going to have to situate this eventually. We're going to have to figure something out. I already got a good idea why there's traffic. There's too many short roads, etc. If anything, we should put a circle right over here. See how that goes? Because it frees up over here. And the main traffic starts building. We don't even need that circle. If anything, there might be a circle that's needed here. It's actually like it's actually like a placebo, right? It's not that bad. It just looks bad. If anything, if we turn... Oh, it's already not a light. Okay. Those aren't lights. All those are not lights. That's a light. Actually, it doesn't look bad. Oh, there's some crime here. Where's the police? Where's the nearest police station? That's fire. Police station's right there. It's not that far. Plus, we got Batman protecting us out there. Seems like we're running into money issues. We're about to be in the negative. Because at one point, we was making obscene amount of money. But that's what happens when you have all this high-tech stuff. Actually, let me take out high traffic ban inside of the Bean projects. Because there's like no traffic in there. Look at this. It's like as free can be, right? That's good. Alright, looks like we are good to go here, guys, for now. Wait, what's this? You guys need power? Didn't even realize. My apologies. There you go, you bastards. Anyways, before we end this episode, let us look at a pedestrian's point of view from Snake Road. Pause it. Wow, this is like is this like a retirement community? It's like a whole group of old people. Look at this. All senior citizens out here. We'll show you guys the pedestrian's point of view from the little city. This place is actually kind of it's not as pretty as like the mainland, right? There hasn't been enough work put into this section. Then again, it's probably because there's like no high-tech buildings either, so it's not like, it just doesn't look as appealing aesthetically. You know what? We're gonna move on. We're gonna move on. Let's go, not the beam projects. And let's check it out from here. Let's see. Let's see. Apparently, there's a lot of old people, man, in our city. Seeing a lot of elderly people. Look at this. It's like 40% so far. Let's see with this group of people. Look at that. It's 1 of 3. Basically 2 out of 5. 40% again. Look at the hamster. Look at the back of the hamster. There's a young person. Another young person, followed by 2 old people. Like I said, that's 2 out of 5 again, 40%. Young person, and there's no one else. Where's she going anyway? She's going home. She's unemployed. She's pretty much collecting, what do you call it? She's retired. Collecting unemployment. Not even collecting unemployment. She has like her own retire fund, I meant to say, right? Where's this section what is this section I did? This is like a 6-way crosswalk. Pretty nifty. But look at this view, guys. You got the floating highways. She's probably thinking, what a great time to be alive. And it's only getting better. So another thing that I wanted to do as well, right, was start implementing a train station across the city. But I'm not 100% sure how I'm going to do it. And actually, before she goes home, it was over here, right? Let me see something. Let's connect. Get the floating off. Let's connect. No. Let's connect that to that real quick and see if people travel through this. That is one thing I was always interested in. This is actually something I wanted to do on the stream, but I guess we completely forgot about it. But it looks like we're not going to be... Ew, look at this. Look at the ugly-ass feet. They got to walk by this and look at this every day. Up, look, she's going through it. Never mind. She went through it. She literally went through it. Not under it. She went through it to sit down there, apparently. Let's look at her view. Can't even do first person on her. That sucks. Anyways, on that note, guys, that is going to be the end of this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you guys think of the new additions. Let me know what you guys think of the people of the penis. Let me know what you guys think of the Pokey Circle. I'm pretty sure I said that sentence wrong. And like I said, I'm going to try to get Mademoiselle Fredette done the way I wanted her to look. And hopefully I'll have her done by the time we start up the next episode and I show you guys the progress. Look at all this ugliness here, man. All this pollution. I don't appreciate it. But anyways, once again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time for the next episode. Give this video a like, leave some comments, all that good stuff, and we got to reconnect this